Hi, this is Antique. This was a pretty cool introduction to the menu, wasn't it? So, I'm going to show you some gameplay of Terminator Future Shock, a game by Bethesda, which is quite surprising because they're usually doing RPGs like recently the Fallout or the Elder Scrolls series. So, let's see. Old school animated menus, but oh wow, 3D. So this game was released in 1995, and this was one of the first first-person shooters with 3D inclusion. Um, let's say mostly 3D, unlike Quake, which was in 1996 and full 3D. Terminator Future Shock didn't have weapons in 3D and had some sprites, like here. The guy that was talking to me earlier, not so fresh anymore. It's a sprite. So weapon pickups, sprite, and but the engine does most of the rest in 3D, and it's pretty impressive. Look at the big open area. The engine of this game would later be used for the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. And you don't just walk around here, you can actually enter some places, but you have to suffer through a loading screen. Yep. Hidden med pack here. You can find some armors, some med packs, some molotov, and sometimes some enemies. So, which is actually pretty cool because they have a big open area, you can enter buildings. But it comes with some problems, which is that everything looks kinda samey. So it's hard to know if you've already been there or not. I mean, once you go around all these buildings, hard to find your way. And also the objectives. Okay, just listen to the sounds. Yeah, the sound of the machines is pretty cool. Yeah, so it's very hard sometimes to find your way and find the objective that you're looking for. You have a compass at the bottom, and sometimes the game just tells you, oh yeah, you have to reach location at the northeast, for instance. But then you go there, and you still don't really know if you're on the right track or if it's there, but you don't see it because it can be quite hidden, like the exit of a level. So finding your way is complicated, but you don't have puzzles to solve or anything. It's just that mostly exploration and loading screens. And there is something quite cool. Look, this is the minimap of the game. Unlike Doom, which had a 2D map, this is a very cool 3D map. But I mean, a bit useless. You don't see very far. It doesn't really help you see where you're going. Just taking the sound and the atmosphere in this place. The wind and the creaky metal structure. Really cool. Oh, hello there. So the beginning of the game is quite tough, more like survival. You don't have many powerful ammos, weapons, and lots of enemies. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. You can run, you can crouch, you can jump. A lot of technological advancement went into this game. Okay, so see some nasty stuff around here. So this was the first first-person shooter game with mouselook. So usually in Doom, for instance, you would only look from left to right. Ouch! I have to fight this. Okay, got it. But you couldn't aim up and down. But in this game, you can. You're free to look. So this is a death camp. This is the place from which the main character escaped. and now he's trying to join the resistance and find John Connor. Okay, what do we have here? I don't want to get too close to the death camp. Oh, hello you. There will be missions that take place inside the location, like inside the death camp. There is surprisingly quite a lot of variety. I would need to find better equipment. Yeah, if you go to some places, there is radioactivity. Okay. Hello. Okay, I found the objective was to find the Tiki groundhogger. Oh, quick, let's find a good weapon. And even a shotgun, good. Okay, now I can get into the hotel, because on the other side there will be a jeep waiting for me. So the game was released in 1995, but takes place in Los Angeles 2015. So it looks exactly like this these days because of all the forest fires and dryness and everything. It's a different vision of the future than in Back to the Future. I heard something else. Just see this bathroom in early 3D. Really awesome. Yeah, this game was looking so good for a sample. Okay, I'm gonna show you a mission in the vehicle. So the mission in the Jeep is really terribly bad because it's hard to both drive and shoot enemies and then find the exit. When I was a kid, I had so much trouble with this mission. So I'm gonna show you another one, which is actually more fancy because you're piloting one of the aerial things. The thing I'm targeting at, which is what I'm driving as well, Hunter Killer, it's called. So you can use either missiles, lasers. You have all degrees of freedom just like in the game Descent. So I can go up, down, left, right. Pretty cool. Hello. So yeah, and I can show you what you have been waiting for, which is a Terminator in person. There are some missions, so there is a lot of variety, but there are some missions that take place in the sewers, and those are awful. So the game is overall pretty good, but not everything is good about it. It's still really a nice experience, but it doesn't run very well on our computers. It's hard to find it. Also, Terminator, kill the thing here first. it killed me. But I was trying with the iron bar. Okay, now I'm going to show you later mission in the game. And so the one that I showed you just before, then you could enter inside the death camp. So you have some levels with both open areas, and then you get inside buildings and bases. And it's pretty nice. Okay, so this is a video where I have most of the, the level where I have most of the arsenal already. So yeah, laser guns, just like in the movies. Rocket launcher. A Terminator. This one won't be back. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. So the problem is that, like all these weapons, are just kind of the same but better each time. So there are a lot of weapons, but they are not so different one from the other, just better version of the previous one. Ouch. Hello ED209. Hello Arnie. So once you have the right weapons, the Terminators are not so scary anymore. This game is pretty cool, but not perfect, but I really enjoyed my time with it, and it's a really good Terminator game. Well, except that it's a bit too easy to destroy the Terminators themselves, but otherwise the atmosphere and the feel of the game is pretty much Terminator and the desperate and desolate future. I'm gonna kill these guys and stop the video. Yeah, even if there are big open areas, sometimes the game funnels you somewhere to reach the next place. Okay, might die very soon. No, another area where I can get lost easily. Can this thing hurt me? Hello? No, apparently not. It just creepily follows me around. I have a stalker, help! Another stalker. more out of ammo for this one. I have no idea if I'm going in the right direction. Just making circles, I think, yep. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, so see you next time. Bye bye.